All right, what's up, guys? We are down in Fouchon, Louisiana, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Senko himself, Gary Yamamoto. Spent a couple days red snapper fishing, but you know, I figure I wanted to do a video on how to tie this rig, or this way, the special way that Gary taught me a few years ago, how to rig a weedless Senko. So, Gary, you want to teach this or no?
Not really. This is a secret.
It's a secret?
Yeah. And you might catch too many fish this way.
But we're going to teach it anyways, Gary. Gary's always about teaching. So, Gary, what made you think about this rig, or how did you come up with it?
I guess it's an accident. No, really. You know that companies make weedless hooks with wire guard and what have you on it. And I didn't like the wire guard because the fish can see the wire. And so one of the things I found out way back in my career of fishing, that fluorocarbon line is invisible. And the thing that I guess I have used fluorocarbon ever since I found that out in 1996, I think. They were made it, the fluorocarbon was made in Japan, and no matter where I used it, it was invisible. It's not invisible to us looking at it like this, but put it in water, it's invisible. And when I found that out, that's all I used. And I think in some ways people are too anxious about using heavier line. But anyway, if you don't use heavy line, that's fine with me. But when I'm fishing, I'm using either 15-pound or 20-pound test line. And right now, this here is going to be my weed guard, and that's 25-pound test line. And I couldn't find any lighter line, so this is 20-pound test. So I've got this small piece of line in the hook, and the one thing that you need to learn is to tie a snell knot. And what the snell knot does is that when you wind it around the shank of the hook, it holds the other, or it holds your weed guard. Oh, come on.
It's getting rusty. You don't bass fish anymore.
Well, I fish enough to know how to do this. Okay, that's a snell knot. And if you pull this line up, it'll hold your weed guard. So this heavier line is your weed guard, and you cut it to where you think you need it.
So then you just insert that weed guard right into the Senko, right?
Yeah. Well,
so
if you nose hook the Senko, you can nose hook it like this, and then turn this weed guard back and put it into the plastic.
And it becomes weedless.
It's your weed guard.
There you go, guys.
That's all. That's the last secret I'm going to teach.
Last one, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary.